Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. All right, listen, we have a lot to go over. Kyle and Mauricio from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Y'all, Mauricio, they say he was the finest house husband until Sonya's, Aaron Ross came along, child. In regards to the news that came out about us today, any claims regarding us divorcing are untrue. I never saw any reports talking about divorce. The word everybody was using was separated because that's what People Magazine used, but okay. However, yes, we have had a rough year, the most challenging one of our marriage, but we both love and respect each other tremendously. There has been no wrongdoing on anyone's part, even though they're saying you're having an emotional relationship with a woman named Morgan Wade. It's giving Chriselle. What's going on with the girls in Beverly Hills and Los Angeles and the girls on Sunset? It's giving Chriselle and Jeep Lit. Listen, I know that's kind of problematic for me to bring up and kind of, you're not supposed to out people when they're not out, but damn, I probably shouldn't have said that. But why does Kyle Richards give me Chriselle Strauss vibes? Like that innocent LA girl, but she's low-key the real villain. Y'all know how they have like the perceived villain and then the real villain. Kyle is giving the real villain onto the show, and then it's rumored that she's dating like this stud and all of these other things. And I'm just like, an emotional relationship on Mauricio? Now, what was Mauricio doing? And child, remember the psychic medium who read Kyle for filth talking about he'll never emotionally fulfill you when the kids are all grown up. You'll have nothing in common. Okay, so that's what it's giving. And it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Listen. It's giving Chriselle Strauss. Anyways, can't wait for the new season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Shall be really interesting. But let me just say this before I get them off. I was kind of shocked. Like, Eva and Michael Sterling, okay, that shocked me. I think I was more shocked than Eva and Mike, than Cynthia and Mike, than Drew and Ralph, than Kim Zolciak and Kroy. This shocked me the most because up until the last few weeks where people were saying that she was dating this woman, hanging out with this woman, they was all cozy dozy, washing each other's backs, doing things that they shouldn't be doing. They seem like the perfect couple. So, but for years there had been rumors that he was stepping out doing what he do. So, according to them, no wrongdoing on anybody's part. I don't know if I believe that. Maybe it is just a simple, innocent case of, we're growing apart. But listen, usually somebody doing something and they say that Kyle is doing it. What a G flip. Anyway, speaking of separation, you guys, let's go from the West Coast, Beverly Hills, all the way down to the dirty south of Atlanta, Georgia. We have another headline coming from the Neighborhood Talk. Kenya Moore Hair Care and her man, Marc, what's his face? Marc Daly. The man with the nose ring and the nubby fingers. I guess this is a classic case of eating his ain't gonna keep him. I used to tell y'all need to eat y'all man's. It ain't working this case. Damn it, Kenya. It's working for Kandi. Her and Todd seem to be okay. The armpits and the booties and the toes. It didn't work for Kenya and Marc. Anyways, I wonder if Marc went back to the ex. Y'all remember when Kenya was crying, I think, to Cynthia or Kandi, and she was on the bed and she was saying how she went through Marc's phone and one of Marc's ex or the ex-wife was texting Marc talking about when we gonna do the do again. Did he go back to that woman? Neighborhood talk. Oop. Kenya Moore demands Marc Daly pay her divorce legal fees. Claims he's purposely dragging the process out by failing to reach a negotiation. I do believe Kenya when she says that Marc is trying to drag this out. Why he's trying to drag it out, I'm not sure. It's really, 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 really weird. I don't know what man wants to be entangled into this mess. You can tell that, he's wanting something, or he's playing mind games, or he's playing like hardball. And you can tell that she wants out as soon as possible. And this narrative has been pretty consistent. So I do believe Kenya Moore, and I do support her in demanding that Marc pays for her legal bills. You want this to go on and on and on. You want to continue to negotiate? Okay, well, we can negotiate. Pay for my lawyers, bitch. Pay for them. I think he wants spousal support. He want the damn house. He probably want a stake in Kenya Moore hair care. $20% of that housewife's income. A stake in the salon. Listen, Kenya, get your money, sis. Get your money. I think she deserves the money. She wants to get this over and done with. He's the one that's dragging it out. I believe that he should pay for the legal bills. Okay? Since he fled the scene of Brooklyn to the SoCo, which I've been meaning to go to. Does anybody live in Brooklyn? Does anybody, has anybody been to the SoCo? I want to go. Okay? I probably should buy a bottle of shampoo, though, before I support, Marc Daly monetarily. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. All right, so moving right along. Speaking of Atlanta, former Real Housewives of Atlanta producer Mr. Carlos King is looking like a whole daddy. Whoa. He gets some hand claps for that. And just left the barber. Okay. Listen, the body is bodying a nice little shape. Got the abs and the belly, but he got an Audi. Ooh. The nipples. The muscles, the biceps, the triceps. You got the beard going. You got the hairline going. You got the glasses going. You got the selfie going. And that damn cloffish child. Okay. And listen, he got it painted on, but that's okay though. The body kind of makes up for it. Listen, Carlos looks good. He said office hours are closed during July 4th unless something happens, and we know we got the news. Notice how we always get these bombshells, like when it's holidays or when filming wraps or when it's an election. Like Erica Jane really thought that we wasn't gonna notice this whole divorce and these legal situations because she decided that on election day, she wanted to make a statement to People magazine. She thought that because Biden and Trump were taking up the news space that we weren't going to notice what the hell was going on. Anyways. How Phaedra say now this, that, you did that. No, Carlos is a cutie boy. I'm surprised Andy Cohen ain't begged him to come back to Bravo. Carlos might be a little bit too old. Maybe that's why. Okay. We know that's Andy Cohen's body type. He likes that body type and he likes that skin tone. But I think he likes him a little bit younger. All right. Speaking of Carlos King, the girls are on Twitter and they're saying that I'm a part of a plot to take down Kandi. I'm a part of this train that's headed to Cascade, Atlanta, honey. To hate on Kandi. They're saying I'm a part of a scheme that was set up by Todd. No, a scheme that was set up by Carlos King and Jason Lee. What the hell is this? Rasputia pancake. Rasputia Girl, I've been reading your tweets all day, child. You working on my ever-loving nerve. My last nerve. The very last one. I ain't got no more. You on the last one. Do you want to get rid of the last one, babe? The candy-coated clique hates me. They're calling me Michelle Jr. Oh! And then I get people saying, you're going to regret this. You're going to regret standing up for Sonya. You're going to regret standing up. Is Kandi God? It's getting weird. It's getting really weird. If we're keeping it real, the Kandi hate train is being propelled by Carlos King and Jason Lee. The House of Aaron, Marlo Hampton, and Sonya Richards-Ross are simply pawns to push this egregious agenda. Straight clowns. I'm the least known person in this tweet, mentioned in this tweet. I'm a nobody compared to these peoples. The fact that I'm in the same conversations as Carlos King, Jason Lee, Marlo Hampton, Sonya Richards-Ross, a 4-time Olympic gold medalist, entrepreneur, businesswoman, professional city girl, Marlo Hampton, king of reality TV, Carlos King, media mogul, Jason Lee. The fact that I am being in the same conversations as these millionaires. Meanwhile, my net worth is, I have debt. I'm a pawn. Oh my God, you're giving me too much, girl. Somebody on the channel in my comments said, Aaron, you're giving yourself too much credit. Maybe I am. You're giving it too much energy. It's my job to give it energy. I'm a blogger. I'm supposed to care about it. I'm supposed to at least pretend that I care about it. I have to give energy toward it. All right, moving right along. Thank you, Respucia Pancake. So I'm a pawn. Oh, y'all saw that? Like a fly. Okay. Oh my God. That's gonna bot. Stupid bitch. Okay. Let us see. Okay, Nene. I think she was in Los Angeles. Look at this.
How is Kim doing, like, overall? Like, since you guys kind of talked a little bit.
I don't know how she's doing overall. I just reached out to her because she reached out to me during a time when I was really going through something. But I would have to think that she's taking it hard. I mean, it's a divorce. It's not easy.
Yeah, of course. I know Kim's making small appearances on the show. Does the ATL need Kim and Nene back on the show? A lot of people would say you guys are the show. You guys are brought so much funniness to it.
Well, I would just say check the ratings.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, that should give you an answer.
I mean, would you be down to come back?
I would come back for the fans.
Okay.
Because the fans are the ones that love me. They're the ones that love to see me in that position. And I would do anything for them.
Of course. I mean, and the fans were actually kind of upset that you were edited out of the trailer, the flashback. I mean, people were pretty heated.
Yeah. I thought that was funny, and I thought that was kind of crazy to do. But I also think that people sometimes use reverse psychology.
Okay.
And so maybe they were thinking if we edit her out, maybe they'll make more people tune in the next week. So that's how I try to think of it. Maybe they were like, okay, we're going to edit her out, and then people tune in next week to watch. I mean, I don't know. But I think it was a bad move to do.
Do you think it was production being shady?
I don't even think it was production, because production only do what the orders are that they get from the top. So somebody from the top ordered that to be done, and they did what they were told to do.
Okay. So honestly, I couldn't even pay attention to that. She reached out to Kim. That's cute. She said, check the ratings. She's being shady about the ratings, and she's not wrong. According to Kandi and who else? Sheree, they say the network told them that the Peacock numbers are off the charts. which is probably true. The rating system has changed. People don't watch live television like that. That is totally, totally true. However, live same day viewership is still an important metric when you talk about how relevant a show is, when you talk about the hype and the excitement of a show. Because you have shows like 90 Day Fiancé, Vanderpump Rules getting 1 million viewers a week. So you can say that if those fans are willing to tune in live same day, all at the same time slot, or even the rerun later on that night, there's more excitement for that TV show. That TV show is more relevant. And you cannot deny that. Anyways, she said, check the ratings. The live same day viewership is really bad, and says that she will come back for the fans. She called for a boycott of the network, and she said that the head of the network, I think she called him a cokehead, if I'm not mistaken, and she ended up saying that he was a racist, a cokehead, racist, or some shit. I think it would be a key and some tea if they pulled a switcheroo and just gave her a peach. I would like to see it personally, but it is what it is. But what I really noticed was this man that was walking with sis. Hold on now. Hold on.
How is Kim doing, like, overall? Like, since you...
Y'all see this man's... Y'all see that man's right there? That's Alvin. That is Alvin. That is Trina's ex-assistant from Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now, I just pulled this up. Let me show you guys so you know I'm not making it up. Wasn't Alvin in prison? Didn't he go to prison? Wasn't he like doing something crazy? Hold on, let me pull it up. This is from the Jasmine brand, January of 2022. So it wasn't that long ago. This man went to prison. I didn't even know he was out of prison. Hold on, paste and go. Alvin, where you been, sis? Okay, hold on. Alvin Kelly, Trina's former assistant and Love and Hip Hop Miami star, arrested for sexual contact with a minor. Sexual contact with a minor? Love and Hip Hop Miami star Alvin Kelly has been arrested. The reality TV star and former assistant to rapper Trina was arrested Wednesday, January 19th of 2022, I'm assuming, for allegedly partaking in sexual activities with a minor. Reportedly, this fucking net. Reportedly, Alvin was listed as wanted by the Miami Police Department for allegedly having sex with a minor. A minor. Alvin, how old is you? You was too old and you was too grown and you know too better. Girl, what is you doing? We were first introduced to Alvin on season 1 of Love and Hip Hop Miami when he was working as Trina's assistant, and I think he was beefing with Bobby, and Bobby wanted to bop. Y'all, the ghetto. How Courtney say, Kandi brought out the ghetto. It's the ghetto in here. No. Yeah, he was wanting to fight Bobby, and Bobby was wanting to fight him, but Trina took the side of Alvin because she thought that Bobby was embarrassing, which Bobby isn't. Which I saw Bobby at the Hollywood Unpacked Awards, and okay. He also worked with TV star and entrepreneur Nene Leakes. The two have been spotted hanging out together on several occasions. And I'm sorry, Alvin's not okay. As of now, Alvin Kelly is in police custody. This was, of course, last year. No further information has been released on the matter. Check back for updates. So what's the update? So I guess he's out of the slammer. I don't know. Did he ever go to prison? Did he ever go to jail? That's embarrassing. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I don't know what the true tea is. Listen, house guests, if you have the facts, send them to me. However, us as gay men, we have to be extra, extra, extra careful about the company that we keep and the things that we do, because it is the #1 accusation that they love to pin on us. They love to say that we have a certain disease, and they love to say that we've been messing with a certain age group. I hate that for us, okay? And a lot of the times it don't be true. A lot of the times, but they don't pin those same accusations on the straight men who are wreaking havoc on the black community. They protect those, but they're never going to protect us. I hope you weren't out there having sexual contact with a minor. And Nene, are you endorsing the... At this point, I don't even care about you coming back. I want to know, what are your thoughts on Alvin? What is going on with Alvin? Why are you hanging out with Alvin? I guess you're not supposed to, abandon your best friends when they go to jail for having alleged sex. Allegedly. But what the... With that being said, what is this? So, Porsha is under the blogs, and she is vouching for Miss Nene Leakes, talking about she is the show. She is the show. Speaking of Porsha, though, we have Miss Falynn Guavaria. Well, there was a 4th of July celebration at Porsha's mansion, and what is it, Sandy Springs, child? Okay, so Cynthia was there, Yandy from Love and Hip Hop, Manietta from the current season of Housewives, Quad from Married to Medicine. What is Quad doing, and why did you let that woman steal your spot? I don't like that. And then this random woman in the purple, we don't know her name. I don't, at least. And, they were having fun, and they went into the pool, and they were playing games, and they were drinking, and they were celebrating Juneteenth Part 2. And now all of a sudden we get this story from Miss Falynn Guavaria. Falynn Pina, excuse me. Porsha's last name is Guavaria. But Falyn's last name is Pina. And she forced that man to adopt her last name. Bitches be sure as hell don't want a bitch to your husband, but be quick to befriend a bitch who husbands. #ill. Who you talking about, Falynn? Who you talking about, Falynn? Put a name on it, babes. I mean, that damn fruit fly is not gonna let up. It's not gonna let up. It's not gonna let me be great. Can I live? Can I live? Can I live? Let me live in peace without your existence. You have the whole world. No. Is you talking about Cynthia? Is you talking about Yandy? Is you talking about Manietta? Is you talking about Quad? Clearly the bitches sure as hell don't want a bitch. So the second bitch, of course, is Porsha. But who is bitches? Bitches sure as hell don't want a bitch. That a bitch is Porsha. To F your husband, but be quick to befriend a bitch who is Porsha. Who F's husbands, which is Simon. Husbands is Simon. AB is Porsha. Befriend AB is Porsha as well. So who is the first bitches? Who are you referring to? Put a name on it. Put a name on it. Put a name on it. Cynthia, Yandy, Manietta, Quad, this random girl with the purple. What? Choose your boy. Choose your fighter. The girls under the blogs don't really see it for Miss Falynn. I think this was all true tea. I think Housewives tea. I'll get this. I'll cite the reference, but they're under their comments talking about, girl, you literally were 4 months pregnant with the pool boy's baby before Porsha started dating him. I thought Simon was lying to make himself look good the whole time he was telling the truth. You gave birth to a whole ass baby before you were legally divorced. Sit this one out, sis. And let me just say this, now that we're talking about Porsha and Falynn, somebody said you started off on YouTube talking a lot about Porsha, and now all you do is talk about Kandi. Okay, so first off, I've been talking a lot about Kandi and Marlo because, of course, Real Housewives of Atlanta, the 2 stars this season are Kandi and Marlo. And if you don't believe that Marlo was definitely the main character, if you don't believe that Kandi and Marlo together are the 2 main characters of this season, then you just cannot be objective. Y'all like to say I'm biased, but y'all are biased. You're so far up one person's ass. Marlo and Kandi are the two stars, the antagonist and protagonist. Now, I guess you could say Kandi, since y'all are viewing her as a hero this season, even though from last season and the last 7, y'all wanted her off, up until Marlo got a peach, and all of a sudden, everybody loves Kandi, all 10 million of her followers, but you don't tune into the damn show. Kandi brought the hood out to that establishment that Courtney was talking about, but she hasn't brought the hood out. She has not brought the hood and the ghetto out to watch this show. Anyways, you started off talking about Porsha, and now all you do is talking about, well, Kandi is the main star of the show now. She's the queen of the show now. Portia's no longer on the show, so of course we're not going to talk about Porsha as much. Like, it doesn't take nothing but a half 0.25 of a brain cell to kind of put 2 and 2 together. And let me also say this. For those of you who think I dislike Kandi, okay, so you think I dislike her. What do we do now? I'm actually going to withhold that information, whether I like her or not. I'm never going to let y'all know whether I like her or not. But y'all keep saying it's clear. It's so obvious that you dislike. Okay, it's so obvious that I dislike her. What now? How's Zia Banks say? They say you make music for gay people. That's what Charlamagne and Envy told her. And she said, yeah, okay, so what now? So what now? Now that you think that I dislike your fave, what now? What do we do with that information now? Who cares? So yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been talking about Porsha, because Porsha is not on Housewives. Let me take my communion on that. Back to Falynn. Not the lady who had an affair and got pregnant with the help trying to give advice. Then chick wrote couples therapy just ended. I don't know why she was on there with that 23-year-old little dude who took her last name. That was... Y'all remember that button from Staples? That was easy. Beauty extension. Armez beauty extension. Girl, shut up. You broke up with the pool boy. Now you mad. Well, I don't think the pool boy wanted to be with her after a while, which I find to be really sad. You know, I kind of feel bad. Do I feel bad for Falynn? I kind of do. Because I think the reason why, and I don't want to be judgmental, but I feel like Falynn, she so heavily seeks validation from men. And I think that manifests itself into having these children with all of these different men. And I want her to find herself. This other person now, y'all be honest now. She not lying, no, about those types of bitchs. I mean females, though. Somebody said, yikes, if Falynn cheated first or last, Porsha better be careful. How you get them is how you lose them. Everyone knows Porsha is an opportunist, and she saw an opportunity, and she snatched it, i.e. Simon. Okay. Listen. Porsha getting with Simon, that was hella shady. It was shady. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the entire situation. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to create a great day.